Cultural heritage of India. Let us learn sculpture and architecture. Harappa civilization. Now, who had discovered the remains of the ancient Harappan civilization? Archaeologist Dayaram Shayani had discovered the remains of the ancient Harappan civilization in 1921 while excavating under the guidance of Sir John Marshall and Colonel Meek. Now, what is known as the Indus Valley civilization? The civilization found in the Sapta Sindh region of Punjab is known as Indus Valley civilization. The Indus Valley civilization is also known as the Harappan civilization because its first site was discovered near village Harappa in Montgomery district in Punjab. Dholavira. Dholavira is situated about 140 km from Bhuj in Khadirbet in Bachau Taluka. This ancient town is a complementary of Harappa and has the features of the Indus Valley civilization. The Archaeologist Department of Gujarat State had surveyed this site of ancient civilization in 1990 under the guidance of Ravindra Singh Bist. The palace and walls in main town were painted in white color. Strong fortification around the town suggests strong security. Stones, bricks and clay was used for construction of fortification. Arrangement was made for purification and filtration of water. Dholavira was a systematically planned town. Lothal. Lothal is situated in Dholka Taluka of Ahmedabad district in between Bhogau and Sabarmati rivers. Lothal is 18 km away from Bay of Khambat and 80 km from Ahmedabad. 3 layers of human habitat indicates that these houses were constructed at different times. A huge dockyard was constructed towards the low eastern part of the town to facilitate entry of ships in the time of high tide. The large godowns indicates undertaking of import-export trade. Lothal was a rich and prosperous port town in the ancient Indus Valley civilization. During the Mauryan age, the progress of stupa, vihars and stone inscription of the Buddhist region took place. Stupa means a work constructed with stones or bricks in an oval shape under which remains like hair, teeth, bones and ashes of Lord Buddha are kept in a box. The 5 famous stupas of King Ashoka's time: Stupa of Sanchi, Stupa of Sarnath, Stupa of Berat, Stupa of Nandgad, Stupa of Devni Mori in Gujarat. Besides Chaityas, Vihars, Maths were constructed. So King Ashoka's period was known as the golden period of prosperity for Buddhist religion and age of sculpture and architecture. You can see the photo of Stupa of Sanchi. The Sanchi Stupa was built during Mauryan period. It is situated at Madhya Pradesh. It is half the size compared to the present size as additional work was subsequently carried out during the Gupta period. The original stupa was made up of bricks. This Buddhist stupa is a precious specimen of art of architecture, so it is a site of World Heritage. Pillar inscription. These were made from a single rocks. These pillars were highly polished. Religious edicts of King Ashoka was engraved in Brahmi script on the pillar. Such pillars were erected in Ambala, Meerut, Allahabad, Sarnath, Loria, Sanchi, Kashi, Patna and Bodh Gaya. Ashoka pillar at Sarnath is the best specimen of the Mauryan sculpture. At the top of the pillar is the image of 4 lions facing 4 directions. Dharma Chakra is carved below the lion image, which proclaims the triumph of Dharma. The figures of elephants, horse and bullock are also carved on the pillar. The Dharma Chakra had been placed in the center of our national flag of Republic India. Images of 4 lions have been placed as our national emblem. Stone inscription. This was engraved with religious order of King Ashoka. Beautiful wooden and stone arcs have been erected around the stone pillars. Such stone inscriptions have been found in Peshawar, Dehradun, Thane, Mumbai, Dholi, Gogad and Chennai. Such an inscription is found in Gujarat at the foothill of Girnar mountain on the way to Junagadh. Even in 1847 AD, the Jain temple of Hathi Singh in Ahmedabad, actually it is known as Huthi Singh and it is mentioned Hathi Singh in textbook. And this stone inscription which provides complete information in Sanskrit and Gujarati language. Dravidian style of art in South India. The architecture style in southern India is called Dravidian style of architecture. During the reign of Satavaha kings, many stupas were built in the region near Krishna and Godavari river. These stupas were semicircle, oval and bell shaped. The stupas at Nagarjunakonda and Amravati are the best specimens of the Dravidian style. Art of Gupta period is regarded as golden age of the Indian arts because the art of building Hindu temples developed during the Gupta period. Parvati temple at Ninwa, that is Jabalpur, Shiv temple at Bhumara, Nagoda, Narsingh temple at Iran in Madhya Pradesh, Gop temple at Jamnagar, etc. are the specimen temples of Gupta period. A large number of stupas, vihars, chaityas, mats, pillars and flagposts were built. Buddha statue at Sarnath, statue of Lord Vishnu at Mathura, statue of Mahavir Swami, the statue of Lord Vishnu in his Vara incarnation at Udaygiri are the best specimens of sculpture. Due to the remarkable progress in the art of sculpture and architecture, this period is known as the Golden Age of Indian arts. Cave architecture during Gupta period. The most remarkable specimens of the cave architecture of Gupta are found at the Ajanta and Ellora near Aurangabad, Elephanta cave near Mumbai, Udaygiri and Bagh near Gwalior, Bhuvaneshwari caves in Odisha, Khandgiri and Nilgiri caves in Karnataka. In Gujarat also many famous caves are there, and the three caves at Junagadh, Talaj and Sana are remarkable. The other notable specimens of cave architecture are found in Assam and Darjeeling, and the caves of Sudama and Sita in Bihar. In three caves of Berber Hill near Gaya, an inscription of Emperor Ashoka have been carved which described his charitable work. Caves of Gujarat. The first, caves at Junagadh. Now there are three types of caves are there. Group of Bhavapyara cave, Uparkot Gufa, caves of Khapara Khodia and Kund. Bhavaipara cave are situated near Bhavaipara Mutt. There are 16 caves in 3 layers which are carved during the 1st-2nd century AD. Second is Uparkot Gufa. Caves are 2-story. They carved at the end of 2nd century and the beginning of the 4th century AD. Third is caves of Khapra Khodia and Kund. They are in ruin condition. They were carved in the 3rd century AD. There are about 20 pillars in these caves. Second, Khambalida caves. They were discovered near Gondal in the year 1959. 3 of these caves are remarkable. A Chaitya Graha with stupa is situated in the middle cave. Figures of Bodhisattva and devotees standing on both the sides of entrance are carved. These caves are of 2nd-3rd century AD. Third is Talaja caves, which are situated near the mouth of Shetranji river in Bhavnagar district. These are famous as Tal Dwaj Giri, place of pilgrimage. 30 caves with huge gates have been carved. Abhal Mandap and Chaitya Graha are best example of the Buddhist architecture. Fourth is Sana caves, which are situated on the top of Sana hills in village Wankia of Una Taluka in Gir Somnath district. 62 caves are spread like beehives. Fifth, Dhank caves. These are situated in Dhank village in Upleta Taluka of Rajkot district. These were built in the 4th century. Sixth, Jinjuri Jhar, which has many Buddhist caves built during the 2nd century. Seventh, Khapra Khodia caves in Kutch, which are situated in Lakhpat Taluka. 2 caves were discovered by K.K. Shastri in 1967. Eighth, Kalia Dungar caves, which are situated at the Jhagadia Taluka in Bharuch district. These are best specimens of the Buddhist architecture. Here you can see 11-foot high statue of lion in the form of a pillar which has been carved from a single rock. Chariot temple or Rath temple. The Rath temple or chariot temple is a distinct form of temple architecture in the southern part of India. These were built by the rulers of the Pallava dynasty. Each temple is a rock-cut temple carved in a single rock. Kailashnath and Vaikunta Perimal at Kanchi are the best example of this style of architecture. The 7 Chariots temple and Mandapa of Mahabalipuram are world famous. These 7 chariots have been named after the famous characters in the epic of Mahabharata. The biggest among the 7 chariot temples is named after Yudhishthira, who is Dharmaraja, and the smallest after Draupadi. Let us see to the temple architecture of the Gupta period. The practice of building temples as the places of worship started during Gupta period. Several of these temples were built on high pedestal and pinnacle with a ladder to go on the upper story. However, many temples are on flat surface with Pradikshina Path encircling the Garbhagriha, the innermost part of the temple. The specimens of this temple architecture are Bhumra Shiv Temple near Jabalpur and Larkhan Temple in Bijapur district. The temple architecture and these have a special sculpture work. The copper statue of Lord Buddha in Nalanda and the idols of the Jain Tirthankars and the Jain temple at Mathura are unique specimens of architecture and sculpture. The Pallava kings constructed a number of temples in Kanchi, whereas King Raja of the Chola dynasty built 200-meter high Brihadeshwar temple. These temples are great cultural heritage of India. Architectures of Gopuram. Gopuram means the entrance of the temple. The construction of temple gained monument due to the encouragement of Pandya rulers of South India. They built high outer walls and beautifully decorated gates outside the temple. The gates of this temple are known as Gopuram. The artistic glory of Gopuram has become more popular than its temple. Gopuram of Kanchi and Madurai gives us aesthetic pleasure even today when viewed from distance. What does each word means is been given above, so learn it. Sun Temple at Konark. This is situated at Puri district near the Bay of Bengal in Odisha. It is a chariot of sun god drawn by 7 horses. It has 12 massive wheels that represent 12 months in a year. Each has 8 spokes which represent 8 prahas of the day. The temple was built by using black stone, hence it is popularly known as Black Pagoda. The remains of this temple reflects the art of sculpture in the 13th century Odisha. Jain Temple at Dilwara. Dilwara Jain Temple are at Mount Abu in Rajasthan. These marble temples were built by Vimal Shah and Vastupal. Vimal Shah, that is Vimal Vasahi, and Vastupal Lund Vasahi, who were ministers in Gujarat during the Solanki period. These temples are wonderful and memorable gift of Jain religion to the Indian culture. Art lovers call these temples poetry in marble. Sun Temple at Modhera. The Surya Mandir or Sun Temple of Modhera is in Mehsana district in North Gujarat. The Sun Temple was built in the year 1026 during the reign of Solanki King Bhimdev I. The entrance gate on the east side of the temple was constructed in such a way that the first rays of the sun directly enters the Garbhagriha and fall on the gem, and because of it the entire sanctum is lit up, creating a divine atmosphere. 12 different images of sun god and erotic sculptures are seen in this temple. The carving of this temple is done in Iranian school of art. There are 108 small temples in the surrounding area. The Deep Prajwalam at the time of Aarti in the morning and evening creates divine situation, which is a pleasant sight. Medieval architecture. Medieval India was the period of the rule of the Delhi Sultanate. First is Qutbuddin Aibak. The founder of the slave dynasty started construction of Qutub Minar. He built Quat-ul-Islam Mosque in Delhi and Adhay-Din Ka Jhopara Mosque in Ajmer. Second, Bengal. Adina Mosque at Pandua, tomb of Jalal-ul-Muhammad Shah and Tantipuram Mosque are the specimen of the medieval architecture. Third is Jaunpur. Atala Mosque was built by the ruler of the Delhi Sultanate. There is an artistic grille around the dome and the ceiling is decorated with Indian designs including lotus. Next is Malwa. Mandu buildings, tombs with impressive domes and carvings and marble tomb of Hoshang Shah are remarkable. Last is other province. In the other region, the Bahmani rulers built Gol Gumbaz at Bijapur, madrasas at Bidar and Gulbarga. The rulers of Vijayanagar built Vithal and Hazar Ram temples and many gopurams. Gujarat architecture. Temples of various religions, mosques, vihars, stupas, cave temples and chaityas of the Buddhist and Jain temples indicates remarkable progress of architecture in Gujarat. Besides this, the royal palaces, forts, domes, gates, Kirti Stambh, Dharmashalas, Upashrayas, wells, stepwells, lakes and ponds, figures of animals and birds are the other beautiful specimens. There are many temples, mosques, Jain temples, stepwells and other specimens of architecture in Gujarat.